Hey everyone, it's Marcella. Hope you're doing well. So, if you're an Avon ambassador or you're thinking about becoming one, something that might be on your mind is, what tools can I really use to help me grow my business? So, today I'm sharing my top three favorite tools that have made a huge difference in my Avon journey. And the great thing is that all three of these can be used online and in person. I'm personally somebody who works my business both ways, and I know a lot of people do too. So that's my favorite thing about all these tools. They can literally be used again online and in person. So let's start with the first one, which is my personal favorite, and that's Google My Business. If you've seen any other of my Avon training videos about like different tools or different ways to grow your business, I've probably mentioned Google My Business. It's one of the first things that I did when I moved to Michigan. I was living in Georgia prior when I started with Avon, and I've been in Michigan now for 6 years. And when I moved here, I knew a select few people, didn't know many, but with Avon, you don't only want to stick with friends and family, you really want to expand out of that. And Google My Business is a great free way to do that. So again, it's a free tool pretty much where you can set up a profile so that when people search for Avon or beauty products in your area, your name and your Google My Business store pop up right away in Google. So typically, people will search for Avon representative near me. If you go to your phone right now and type that in, you're going to see that it's probably when you type in Avon representative, like, or Avon products near, like, it's one of the first things that comes up. And when you do that, a ton of different Google My Business profiles related to Avon will pop up, and these are going to be Avon ambassadors. And again, I know that I keep saying representatives. Now we're called ambassadors, but to be honest, the public doesn't know that. Like, everybody else still thinks they call us representatives. So I still have my Avon Google My Business page as Avon representative because that's what people are searching for. So just something to keep in mind. But yeah, so again, they're typically searching for that Avon representative near me or Avon products near me. And your goal is to be the first one to pop up. So here you guys can see, I don't know if I can't move this, but in this little phone view, I took a screenshot. I typed in Avon representative near me, and I, of course, blocked all of this off because it shows addresses and personal information, but I am the first one that pops up. Now, that could be because I'm literally searching it from my home, but I've had a ton of luck and success with people finding me in my area, and it's led me to great sales. And this next screen grab here, I showed you my profile. So this is what people see. So they can call you, they can get directions to your house, but it's never happened where somebody just pops up at my house. Like, people always call me beforehand. Some people will think I'm a store, and I clarify with them, like, no, I'm not a store, but I can easily order things for you, and they love that option. You can also link your website, so your online store, to this too, which is great. People can leave you reviews on here. You can post on here any offers that are going on. So yeah, while I don't have a step-by-step guide on how to get started on Google My Business, you can simply search in YouTube how to create a Google My Business page, and you'll find a ton of guides. There's even a couple out there created by Avon ambassadors that you can follow step by step. That's personally what I did. Again, I don't have a training video on that, but you can easily go onto YouTube and find a step-by-step guide. So now let's talk about I kind of explained to you, right, how this helps you in person with selling. It's people in your area, which is great. I'm trying to see. I said all that. Okay. Now, when it comes to online, so even if they don't live near you, like, this has happened to you before where there's somebody that maybe lives like 30, 40 minutes away. And to be honest, I'm not going to drive that. Like, that's just too far for me. And I think that's super understandable. I know there's other ambassadors who are more than willing to. But for me, it's not worth it, to be honest. And that's where I lead them to my online store. And this has definitely worked out for me. It's a great way for people to still discover you. And although maybe they were looking for in person, there are people who are willing to still shop online, especially when I let them know of the amazing offers that we have online. So the other day I had somebody call me. She was about like 45 minutes away. And I said, that's a bit too far for me, but you can order from my online store and you'll actually get free shipping over $60, which she loved and she bought from. So it's still definitely worth having a Google My Business. Trust me, people are always looking for Avon ambassadors just because they maybe lost touch with their previous one, or maybe they're the person who was selling Avon for them no longer sells. So it's definitely worth creating a Google My Business account, even if you're somebody who's, you live where you were born and raised. Like, you're still going to find more customers this way. So it's a great way and it's free. It's amazing. So I love Google My Business. Next is the Avon sweepstakes. I've definitely talked about the Avon sweepstakes before. Pretty much what it is, it's that every month Avon runs a sweepstake with a prize, sometimes even worth over, I feel like typically it's worth over $500. And as an ambassador, you can share the link to your sweepstakes page with friends, family, followers, anybody. So you can find your personal link on the main page of your online store. Or when you're logged into your avon.com account, you're just going to go over to the Discover tab at the very top, and then you'll see a sweepstakes little tab, and you click that, and then that you're going to find your link there. So let's talk about how this can help you out with in-person selling. So let's say you're at a vendor event, you're at a pop-up, or even if you're just chatting with somebody, you can pull up the sweepstakes on your phone and let them enter right away. So what I love is it's a non-salesy way to get somebody excited and connected to your business. Even if somebody has never purchased from Avon before, who wouldn't love to enter a sweepstakes to get free products? Now, the great thing is once they enter their information into, because this is technically going into your online store, right? They're going to start receiving marketing emails from Avon and just kind of get put through that funnel. So again, even if have never purchased from you, they're still going to be receiving emails from Avon, and it could definitely build interest. And Avon's pretty much doing the selling for you at that point. Now, when it comes to online selling, the great thing, it's the same thing. If you can promote this online on social media, again, it's a non-salesy, easy way for people to learn about Avon, be interested in Avon, see what Avon has to offer without them having to purchase anything. So again, when people enter, their email will automatically get added to your customer list. So that means you can then go off and build a growing customer list for newsletters, promotions, and special offers. So this can really be the start of you creating an email list and start sharing your own emails to customers or people that are interested in Avon. And it's something that's very powerful to have as you move forward with Avon. I definitely try to push email and trying to have an email CRM that is outside of avon.com and having your own way of connecting with your customers. So whether that's through MailChimp or SendFox, or I believe there was Constant Contact, which was around, there's so many different ways that you can email people. And if that seems too overwhelming for you, like having a whole separate place where you have to learn to send out emails, you can just send them off one by one. As you start building your email list, let's say you have a list of 10 emails within your first 3 months as an Avon ambassador. Make sure you're sending those customers emails, even if it's coming from your own Gmail, your own account. You don't have to create a separate account through MailChimp or something like that. So I know that was a bit of a long one, but I think it's super important to really start building out your email list. And last is simple. Last is samples, of course. Avon has some of the best samples. I love that we offer things such as skincare, fragrance, and even makeup. So you might be thinking, okay, I know I can offer samples in person, but how do I even do that online? We're going to get to that. So when it comes to in person, handing somebody a sample is one of the easiest ways to break the ice. It gives them a chance to experience a product before even buying it. So I know we don't have samples for every single product because that would be pretty insane, but we do have, again, that wide variety of samples. So people are way more likely to purchase when they've tried it. It's worked for me so many times. So you want to make sure that you chat with the customer before handing them a sample. You want to make sure that they're actually going to use it and show that you're interested in getting the right product in front of them and that you're being helpful. So I really try to do this. Like if I am talking to a customer and she's telling me she doesn't wear makeup, why am I going, obviously I'll maybe ask her a little bit more why, but maybe she's just not feeling it. She's like, I don't like lipstick. It's not my thing. Okay. I know I'm not going to give her any of the lipstick samples, but she really, really, really cares about her hair care. She loves her hair care. She takes care of it. And she's interested in learning about Avon hair care. We have great samples for that. So it's that's why it's great to always just chat with the customer, get a feel for them. You just don't want to throw them any sample. Now, when it comes to online selling, I have mailed samples out in the past to my customers, and the way I do this is as a thank you. If when I get an online order, what I do is I will send an email right away thanking them. I provide them with a coupon code, and I will send them a link to my personal skincare quiz that I've created. Now, I do know that Avon has shared recently that on our own online stores, we soon will have skincare quizzes. I don't know what that's going to look like, but in the meantime, over the years, I've just created my own skincare quiz, and I did that through Google Docs. Very, very simple. Again, if you want to do this for yourself, just go to YouTube and type in how to create a quiz on Google or something like that, Google Docs. It's very, very, very simple. But here I shared a little bit of a screenshot of what it looks like. And of course, people will scroll down and they will select what certain things. If you're interested, if you want to learn more about how I created my own skincare quiz, I can definitely provide you with the questions that I've asked in there. Just let me know down below and I can definitely share that with y'all. But yeah, I mean, you can do things like that. You can do sample giveaways to create excitement and engagement online. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty cheap to send out samples. Like I just put a stamp on them, and the USPS takes them. So I put them in there. I always write like a little personalized note, and I make sure to follow up always when it comes to samples. So yeah, you can do them online and in person. So those are my 3 tools to grow your business. Again, we had Google My Business so people can find you, the Avon sweepstakes so you can grow your customer list, and samples so people can experience the product. So these tools really work hand in hand, whether you're building your business online, in person, or a mix of both, which is my personal favorite. So if you found this helpful, I would appreciate it so, so much if you gave this video a like, a thumbs up, and of course, you've got to subscribe to my channel. I'm always coming out with new YouTube videos. I'm coming out with tips all the time for ambassadors, and I love to do reviews on our Avon products. So yeah, definitely make sure you subscribe. And if you are still considering becoming an Avon ambassador, I would love for you to join my team. You can head on over to discoverbeautynow.com, or I'll link it down below my direct sign up page so you can join my team and I can work with you to help grow your Avon business. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below, which of these 3 tools are you most excited to start using? Or maybe you already have done all of these, or maybe you have an idea you want to add. Listen, I am somebody who I'm always listening. I'm always taking in new ideas. So yeah, definitely share that down below if you have some ideas. But hope this helped. I'll catch you in the next one, and bye.